Hi there, welcome to Rune Chat, all you runecasters, and I hope you're having a good day. I certainly am. And today's rune is the Rune Nied. There will be a better picture coming up later on. Nied. Now, what does the Rune Nied mean? Well, constraint. So what is it representing? Well, I was told, and I don't know how they got this, that it's actually nerves. How they found that out, I don't know. But need means constraint. Now's not the time to go and straight in. Think things through. Don't just go with the flow. It's time to be circumspect, to take a step back. This rune can be very difficult to look at in some sets because there is a reverse, but some people don't seem to get it and they put the transverse bar a little bit in the middle, so it could be non-reversible, but it is reversible. This way it shows constraint. If you turn it round, the best way to describe it is don't be bloody minded, don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Again, it's saying to you, hey, chill out, take time, look at what's there, don't just say, man, it's not my fault. It may be your fault. Just take a deep breath, count to 10 and have a look at it. So anyway, that's the 10th rune. Sorry, I had to think that one through. And I've been talking a lot about this rune, that rune, and about casting. So how do you cast? I've told you, but one picture is worth 1,000 words, so I'm told. So I'll put my money where my mouth is and we'll have a go. I'm sure Bragi might have a question he might like to ask me. He's off camera there, you know, in his silk pyjamas. So we'll see how we go. As I say, one demonstration is worth me rattling on for hours upon hours. So the Rune Nied, as I say, constraint one way, don't be bloody minded the other. As I've said before, this is merely a skeleton for you to build on, but you need a foundation, and that's what this is. Okay, so now we come to casting. You see I've got a piece of leather on here. This is just as good. It's organic and it's fine. Now you'll see the runes are face down. We don't want to know that yet. And I put my hand just above the runes, I'm not touching them, so that you get the energy off them. And as I do this, this is my personal choice, I say hail to the Azir, the Vanya and the Nonye, and Odin, Freya, Thor and Frigg. Let me be able to read these runes clearly, concisely and accurately. That's just my bit. You may have other ones you can make up yourself. I now swirl them with my left hand. Now I have a question from Bragi. It may seem trivial, but you know, it'll be interesting to see whether it comes true. And that is, will I meet Tom tomorrow in town for a drink? Okay, so put your hand above it and there's one. This cast is called the Three Norns. It's the most basic one and the simplest one. So, win, rune of happiness. Need, constraint, don't go crazy, Braggy. And the result rune, now then, maybe it's time not to meet, I don't know. Looking at the majority of the runes, they're upright. That means yes. We've got one, the result rune, which is reversed, which, yeah, wind your neck in a bit. Don't get drunk, I think it's basically saying to Bragi, which, to be fair, as he's got a long walk back from Derby, I'm sure he won't be. So, he's happy to meet up, show a bit of constraint, and yeah, it's actually urging quite a bit of constraint. So, you know, we find out he's in the West Indies drinking rum, then we know he's gone a bit too far. But so anyway, there it is, and that's just with 10 runes. There are other casts. I can show you one now. Now let's have another question, Bragi. Put him on the spot here.
Will the Rams get promoted this season?
Okay, so
Come
again,
on, you Rams.
I put my hand above it. This is a bit more in depth, and we read them in pairs. Now this is a bit advanced, I think, for the stage we're at, but I'll show you anyway. Now this one, we have to take a summary of the pair, which takes a bit more inspiration, but it gives you a clearer picture. So we have Ken right way up, Rad reversed. Whether this says something about the football team concerned, I don't know. Yes, it's successful, but they don't really want it to be successful, because Rad is a journey you have to make, not one you really want to make. Here we have Hagal, change, which in this case is probably good. Thorn, but handle it carefully. There's a change coming. This is a beautiful one because it's saying change, but handle it carefully. Now we have Fee reversed. It's going to cost money. What doesn't these days? And there's a dialogue, verbal speech, and it could involve the law. Well, you know, we're talking about football teams, so you've got contracts to sign. That's obviously in the realm of legal profession. And the result rune is a gift, Gefu. And in this case, it's business. And you asked about, will Derby
get promoted?
And the short answer to that is yes. So there you go. Now, you watch me get this totally wrong, but it serves to illustrate that you've got more detail. There are other casts which, as we go through the Futhark, I will go through as well. This is perhaps a bit advanced for you at the moment, and I would suggest you stick with the 3 Norns. It gives you a thumbnail sketch and it's easier for you to do to start off with. It's a bit like trying to run a marathon when you're used to doing a sprint. But have a go by all means. Okay, and that is Caston in a nutshell. So that's the Rune Nied for you. Now, if you have a comment or query, don't forget #runes, plural, and some of you may wish to subscribe, so in which case press the subscription bell up in the top left hand side. Leave us your comments, it's always valuable. We will get back to you, we just get such a lot. So happy casting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.